All right, that's a...
Alien threat detected.
That's one. Do that. Finally... 40 damage. And sure.
Please place turret perpendicular to deck.
Where did you go? Oh, that's you. Well, I could help you along with that. There. Get back some ammo. December is here.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
There are a lot of good turrets here. Hello. Bye. Good. There we go. Anyway, I need to go up there. But we have a military operator somewhere around here. There you are. There we go. Now, let's carry on. Every time I come here, there are mimics all over the place. Let's hope not this time. Have I been in here before? I may have. Yes, maybe I recognize this place. Yes, I do. Just double checking. Right. Yeah. I feel locking would be a good idea.
Dr. Yu, Morgan. I was
Hello.
afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I
I'll say.
isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Right. Perform neurotomy, engage surgical harness. Alter dot. There we go.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Until he...
Dr. Yu,
Stop that.
Morgan.
Other skills unlisted. Patient connectome must be updated with a recent neural scan in order to perform a successful apto-regressive. Oh. Debrief, play debrief, stop debrief.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and get...
That's not going to
If
be
you're worried
useful.
about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
Anyway, this procedure will extract the designated neuromod from the subject, returning the subject's memory to a period before...
If you're
Engage.
having second thoughts, Performing the extraction can't set us back any more than we already are, except for time.
Let's just do a neural scan. First, seems useful.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Doctor, you can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
Agreed.
All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or Transtar will blackbox me.
Very good.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
You two go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take these two.
Lead the way, Morgan. We'll catch up.
Very good, very good.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
Sure.
We'll meet you there, Morgan.
Good. Please do. I think the only way to get this out is actually just a recycler grenade, but no. They're not sending them anymore? Well, one can hope at any rate. Let's see. Neuromods. I have 6. That should be enough for 1 or 2 skills, maybe? Security. More health. Could be an idea. Or, wait, no. That's the thing. Yeah. Yes. 55 damage within 5 meters. That's gonna be able to fry a couple of those nasty buggers, I hope.
What have these fools unleashed?
Cry. I felt it more than I heard it.
Cool that they react to that. Where are you? Oh, that's the turrets. Oh, there you are. Why are you there? Please tell me you're not attacking my friends. That worked. Where would you be if that's where you're... Are you... Oh, there you are. Hello. Been a while. And then I'm gonna do Psycho Shock, followed by Electrostatic Burst. There you go. And Super Thermal. And Kinetic Blast. Followed by some cubing. Yeah, that's getting easier and easier. Let's see. Good. How about you? You're good. I should heal up, but you know, if that thing shows up here again, I want something like this.
Error log submitted.
Good. Except I'm not going to be able to get to that one from this one without being shot, so we'll leave that here. Now then. Wait for him to get to the shuttle. That sounds good. I have no idea where this final drop point is, so I'm probably not even going to try. I could escape, activate the manual escape pod launch for those guys in Shuttle Bay. I'm going to the Shuttle Bay anyway eventually, I expect. So when that happens... Yes. Also, what's up with this? Research. Oh, yes, I finished that. Electric, EMP, explosive, melee, weaknesses. It has a weakness to melee. It's metal. And, of course, immunities to null wave and psychic, because it's not, it doesn't have a psyche. I guess we're going to see Alex, then. Let's hope we don't get interrupted like last time. It's a vain hope. But, well, ever the optimist, I suppose. Yeah. Let's go up to the Arboretum. I feel like there's probably a lot of places outside the station that I haven't actually explored much. There's probably a lot of people out there too. Though, there we go. Just got stuck there for a bit. Let's see, do we have a security station here? I forget. Maybe... I don't know which one of the... Yes, hello? There you are. Good, there we go. Medical bay. Dahl's exterior, Dahl's bridge. And... no, that's not a security station. That's a weapons locker. Alex's office. I suppose that would be a security office of sorts, but no. Guts, crew quarters? No. Oh, yes, crew quarters. Yes, there. Give me a shotgun. And a prayer. Wait, there you are. Already.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Hello. Actually, help me.
Superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical team can handle. This won't
Thank
take
you.
long. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
This is gonna end well, I hope. There we go. Wish they were all that easy. Oh! Really? Where did you go?
Whoops. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing like that. This won't take long.
That was a really
All
cute
better.
whoops,
Don't
though.
forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will
No,
be
thank you.
invaluable.
Right.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
We can do that. We can do that. We have someone 16 meter down. In crew quarters. All right. Not really what I had in mind. Oh, I can only look for one person at a time. That is a bit annoying. Let's see if we can find this person. Wow. Yeah, I would never have... Yeah. What's with the music? I found you. Yep. Anyway. Let's go meet brother. Are you still hacked? No! No, you're not. You're broken, though. That's actually good. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Oh, you're over here. Really? That's kind of... anticlimactic.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos one to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
Holy hell. Uh-huh. I think you got your answer. That's a nightmare. And that's another one. How did you get inside? Without... I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna carry you with me. Just gonna... you can keep the silenced pistol. Excerpt from a book, The Account of Hermit's Question. Yeah, that's, not really necessary right now. I'm gonna take all your your money, not money, nor weapons, food. And bourbon. Where did you go, though? There. Stay there. Good. I hope he appreciates that.
Good morning. Warning. Tampering with
Thank you
administrative
for what you
controls on
did.
workstations or keypads may
You could have
result
left
in
me to
access
die.
stop. If you're having
It's more
trouble
important
accessing
than
a
ever
system,
now
please
that we
send a
finish this the
message.
right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
That also does sound like a plan. Wait, no. Oh, hello. That doesn't... Ow. Possibly. Slowing down. Please open, please open, please open. Uh-huh. They're off, of course. I don't like you guys. Guts or where? That's... no. Fabricated prototype null wave device? Yes, but where would power still exist? Crew quarters? Guts. Guts seems like a good choice. Because I can go anywhere. Lobby might be a better idea, though. Talos Bridge? No, no. Alright. I don't want to touch that thing. Wait. That seems like something. But it wasn't. Lobby. And let's hope the lobby actually has air. Oh, well, not air. Gravity. There's also a lot of weird sounds coming. I hope Igwe and company got to the shuttle in time.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
You don't know that.
Station. But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Morgan.
Yes. Prototype null wave. I have enough. Here's the thing. We don't know if that's those are the only ones. Uh-huh. What do I do with this
The
now?
heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will
Hello.
override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Psychotronics, that's this side. Got it. Open sesame. Well, I'm not going outside the station anytime soon. Now, because, well, I think that would be suicide. Come on, there we go.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Maybe I shouldn't do this. Come on.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Come on. So close. But there's a greater mimic down there. I'm just gonna fly through here. And hope not to encounter. Part of the coral. How do I get up there, though? Let's see, I'm at 2. No, I'm at 1. And I need to get to 2. And that's these. That's that place. Got it. Right. Never mind. I heard you. I'm also ignoring you. Hello? I heard that too. Hello? Oh, you're a weaver. How very... Oh, that's... Oh! That took a lot. Let's see. There you are. That's not gonna work then. No, let's keep that, but go with combat focus. Pick you up. I believe the way to look in... Well... Can I get in there? Oh. Back to the scene of the crime, huh? What the? kind of expected that to catch those two. Ow. Let's see, I have a couple of these. That's not a lot of help, but maybe a little. All right, Geronimo, I suppose. That's not it. Oh, wait. Am I just going to... Let's check the objectives. Alex gave me the plans for a prototype null wave device that is powerful enough to disrupt all the Typhon aboard the station, including the Apex Typhon outside the station. It has to be placed at the heart of the coral in psychotronics, then activated from a terminal on the bridge. And what's this research? Weakness, null wave. Immunity none. Okay, is that all you get from no interest? Please contact Calstrip. Of course, he doesn't know about this. Tiny, yeah. So, placed null wave device, but... Oops. Do I just... Ah, yes.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lines. Do it.
That's weird.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
On my way.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a...
Yes, I am. Guts to... Arboretum. Or to the lobby. Back to the lobby again. Which would be fastest? I think actually the lobby might be the fastest.
Gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
Wait, what? How? He got killed the normal way. Alright, anyway. Can they then co-opt corpses? Yeah, I heard you. Anyway, my thinking on what... Hello. January is saying...
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are...
Thank you.
You should feel more alert.
Anyway, if we just destroy the entire station, well, then, if there are more, then we no longer have any knowledge about these guys. So, however, if we find that the null wave transmitter works, then we've killed one or several of them, and we can do it again. It really only needed like 3 mineral, synthetic, and exotic, materials, I believe they're called. Material, yes. Good, good, good. Wait. No, there's nothing under it. Okay, good.
Good morning,
So,
Talos.
hello.
Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Oh, you were a little bit too close there. Arboretum, ow! Is it following me? I have to assume that it is following me. But yeah, then, of course, obviously, if this doesn't work, we can still blow the station, which is not the case. If we blow the station, we can't then use the null wave transmitter thingy. So, yeah. Let's just hope this works. I'm also tempted to just try to oh, right, this. That is... Ah, that's just Mr. Nightmare. Still, that looks cool. Terrifying, but cool. The bridge is where exactly? I keep forgetting. That's that. Deep storage. Talos Bridge is actually there. Oh. Ow. There we go. I still don't understand the concept of having the bridge tied so closely and only to the Arboretum.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Done.
Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the null wave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you'll be destroying yourself.
Fine.
No.
I'll do it myself.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation.
You've said your piece. Bye. Sorry. But I'm in control now. She was, like I've said, a little bit too strict. Inflexible. And that seems to have
What is a
worked.
neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, are past today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Well, maybe you should also talk about the risks. Which all still exist. Really? Alright, while the credits are rolling, let me try to gather my thoughts and just talk about the game. I love it, and its whole deal. There are issues with the game design, of course, and I'll try to speak on that in a bit, but on the whole, I love it. There are precious few immersive sims on the market, and most of them end up being cult classic, even if they don't make a massive amount of money. I suppose it's possible that the biggest cause is that they take a lot of time and money to make. So they have to sell really well to break even, and they tend to be rather niche, especially if there are also horror games. And due to having many different in-game systems interacting with each other, these games can get quite buggy. I don't know, I really don't. But yeah, Prey sadly did not sell well when it came out. And it's become something of a cult classic since, though. In terms of the design, I have issues with it. I think the game could have done a bit more railroading in the beginning of the game, because while the introduction of the lobby is an absolutely awesome scene just to encounter at first time, it comes a bit early, while you're still reeling from the introduction of the mimics and the idea that not everything is as it seems when you break out of your own apartment, etc. The mimics also get introduced right off the bat and are an amazing and innovative antagonist, but after a while they just get annoying, honestly. And instead of evolving them to make them even cooler, they just introduced a greater mimic that has more health and thus more damage. I think instead greater mimics are more silent and more intelligent, and like to sneak up behind you, and the moment you turn around, bam, cabinet or apple. And if you turn around again, bam, tentacle to the back of the head, making them more of a psychological threat than just what they turned into in the actual game. Ooh, hello, old friend. Been a while. You okay? Good to hear. Speaking of Mr. Nightmare, oh boy, do I have thoughts. It's just frustrating the way it's been implemented. You can't really sneak your way away from it. Even if you're stealthed, it can see you just fine. It knows you're there, which in context kind of makes sense because the Typhon was sent to the section you're in because the Typhon knows where you're at. But it's also kind of buggy. Several times the Nightmare would spawn and I would see its vision bar clearly through the walls or through the floors, meaning that it could see me too, because otherwise the vision bar wouldn't be there and fully lit. But the timer wouldn't start until it actually physically saw me. If it was a smaller size and could actually truly hunt me and follow me, I think it would be more interesting and also more horrifying. Basically, think the Xenomorph from Alien Isolation, except you could just barely outrun it, so it would actually actively hunt you, and your objective would become to flee and survive, or kill it, or trap it by locking a door between you, although maybe it would be able to find vents to circumvent that locked door, I don't know. Then you can add certain layers to it though. Every time you unlock a neuromod, the Nightmare would get it too, meaning the more powerful you become, the more powerful it becomes, making sure that it would actually be able to follow you anywhere you go, and it would also get the human neuromods. Because, well, it's a double-edged sword, right? Except maybe the Nightmare would only use its combat powers if you try to stick around and fight it. If it's just a chase, it would focus on more mobility powers. Basically, run. Not sure how combat focus would work though. So, yeah, would have to think about that. It's an interesting thing to play around with in my head. That's all. The person-sized Typhons I have no real issues with, except you're so underpowered in the beginning of the game and so overpowered against them later that they kind of turn into something of a joke. Unless they gang up on you. The story, I love. Even though there are a few loose plot threads here and there, some of them are probably thanks to me doing a few quests out of order though, maybe. Like the cook. I knew he was bad before I ever even met him. But even with that, when I did meet him, I saw enough red flags waving that I think my guard would have been up regardless. The introduction of Dahl marked a shift in the narrative I hadn't really expected. It felt like I was being rushed, but maybe I wasn't. I also ran into Dahl quite by accident, not even realizing it was him until after I'd shocked him unconscious. So, whoops. The military operators were more annoying than anything. I can't imagine what it would be like if you focused all of your neuromods on stealth though, and using the wrench, etc. Only to reach that moment in the game and have your stealth be completely useless, though maybe the nightmare would have done that for you before that point. It'd be like meeting Barrett in Deus Ex Human Revolution all over again, honestly. And also, I still don't know if it was possible to disable or hack the operator dispensers. And it didn't feel like I ever had enough time to investigate that possibility, since they respawn the buggers so damn fast. In terms of the end, at first I thought it felt a little rushed. Here, have a button, press it, good job! But on second thought, that's not really the case. There's a pretty big build-up to that one button press, and depending on what you do up to that point, you have a lot of options. Destroy the Typhoon, destroy the station, save Dahl, use the shuttle, or use the escape pod, to name just a few. It's not like the Mass Effect 3 ending or the Human Revolution ending, where you get 3 to 4 buttons to choose from, and then you see basically the same video regardless, with some altered voiceover lines maybe. Yeah, it feels a little bit more involved than that. I'll try out Mooncrash, even though I don't really enjoy roguelikes all that much. Hades showed me that you can have a cohesive story across multiple playthroughs, and I've heard rumors that Mooncrash is somewhat similar in that respect. Probably won't make any videos on it though. In closing, I feel like this game deserves a lot more attention than it's gotten, because I love it. But as I mentioned, I love immersive sims like this, so maybe I'm biased. There's more. Oh, okay. Well, let's... There was that. Anytime I interacted... Okay.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It never saw me, and it never ran into Volunteer 37. Hard to say
Hey,
what
yeah,
it
it
would have
did.
done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But
You could
have to
ask.
make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Well, this can't end well.
What
I
you
have feet, at
experienced
least.
was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Oh! You need to fix
You
your
spent
monitors,
years
but...
trying to put
Oh.
what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Oh, I have a choice. Well, this is curious. I can see my hand right there, but I can also see feet, which Typhon generally do not have. So it was all a dream? That's kind of weird. But I'm into it. Sure. I don't like most of the... Wait. Okay, that's weird. Don't like most of what you did, but I don't think Earth needs to suffer for your mistakes. Even though it has. So,
We're gonna
yeah.
shake things up. Like
Ooh,
old times.
that looks cool. Wait, am I naked? Alright. Lowest difficulty, normal. Weapon degradation off. Oxygen trauma off. Total campaign time, 38 hours and 42 minutes. I only reloaded like maybe once. And so this might be 39, or it might be exactly 38.42. Yeah. Rescued humans, 14. Humans killed... Wait, no. I killed humans. At least one. And just because of that, I now forget his name. Neuromods installed, 203. Human abilities acquired, 36. 22. Typhon, the majority of me is human, let's say. But yeah, I accidentally killed a human with neuroshock when I was trying to liberate him. Maybe it doesn't count if the human I kill is mind controlled. I doubt that. But okay. Interesting, but okay.